Yeah, it's rich in bubbly goodness.
Do you remember when you lost your passion for this work?
I invited another friend. I hope that's okay.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to my channel. I'm Reina Creole, bringing you that spice to sci-fi and pop culture analysis. And welcome to my after school specials live stream where we get together with friends after school, hang out, talk nerd stuff, talk geek stuff, and just generally just have, a really fun time. So today's show, oh yeah, we're talking GI Joe. Yeah, because your girl used to collect these back in the day. So we're gonna have fun going through my stash and just reminiscing with everybody on the panel about why we freaking love this comic so daggone much. So let me introduce my panel. We've got Amanda, we've got Fat Steven, and we have got Clobbering Times. Welcome, all you guys.
Yo, Joe!
Yo. Hello.
Hello. Everybody's here. Yeah, I love that Yo Joe thing. That's awesome.
That's
That's
G.I.
awesome.
Joe.
And knowing is half the battle. And
G.I.
can I just say how many times people have used that?
Everywhere.
Every freaking where. Every freaking where. It's like you have to say it. It's like, oh yeah, now I know. Yeah, no one's half the battle.
G.I. Joe.
I did have a serious question. It was weird. Did they ever do a show where they had the G.I. Joe and Transformers crossover, or no? They missed that opportunity.
Comic, wasn't it?
It was a
Yeah,
comic.
it was a comic. Yeah,
I don't think I've ever seen it in the show, and I watched a lot of Transformers cartoons.
Yeah,
The closest we got was Chris Latta did play Cobra Commander in an episode of Transformers, but he didn't look like himself. But you come to find out that that's Cobra Commander.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Well, let me introduce the chat before we get ready to nerd out on all these cool comics, and we can all laugh at, my early 20s in a bottle with this stash of mine. Let's see. First, we have Robert, who says, I knew you could do it with the present. Oh, okay. So that's probably about me hitting 2K. Yes, I am. I'm so excited about that. If you would have told me a year ago I would have hit 2K subscribers, I would have said, nah, you're crazy. You're crazy. But yeah, 2K, so excited. So yes, going to have my 2K celebration stream on Saturday, May 1st at 6 p.m. Eastern. So keep an eye out for the announcements on that. CJ's working on the thumbnail, so as soon as I get it, I will put that up there. So
can you tell CJ to put me in a nice cheerleader outfit, please, this time? Not
okay, nice. All right, cool. You want like a Dallas Cowboy cheerleader outfit?
I was thinking more, if I'm going to be Kane, I'll go Toronto Raptors.
Very good.
Yeah,
I like that. He just might do that.
I know.
Before I even tell him. And there's Amanda, of course. Yo, Joe. I love that.
I marked the 2K stream. I'm ready.
Oh, you did? We're going to have a great time. Oh, I'm so excited. Snortapoopus Q Burr. Hello, and thank you so much for being a member of my channel. Hello, humans and other critters. Well, hello to you. Hello to you.
Snortapoopus.
So glad you're here. And we have Dad Man Walking, who is also a channel member. Thank you. And let's see. Amanda Gilliam presents. Hello. I don't know much about Joe, but good to see you back again.
Just a little bit.
Yes, that is her. Just no joke. I forget what stream we were on. Was it? I think it was in the lunch table stream where we mentioned about G.I. Joe comics. We're like, I'm like so freaking bit, and I'm like.
We mentioned it on a bunch. I think we actually, the first time it was mentioned, I think was when we were doing Clobber's.
Was it his?
Yeah, I think it was. Because we started talking. Yeah, because you actually turned off the camera, ran around going, "Look what I got!" And I think we were also talking about WandaVision. Then you brought in your GI Joe.
We
in
did,
the same
and I
pile.
thought
Yeah.
that I was like by myself was pretty much the only girl who ever like collected GI Joe comics. And then talking to a man, and I'm like, no way.
We totally bonded over this right here. This is it. It's done. A friendship was formed that will never be taken away.
Yes, absolutely. Hey, TD says, hey, everyone. Well, hello. Glad you're here with us. And then we have, I'm going to get to everybody. Could not be reached for further comment. Hello, one and all. Absolutely love Joe Comics. The first comic book I ever bought was issue 25 of the original Marvel run. Wow, yeah, you guys started way, there we go. You guys started way ahead of me. Way ahead of me. I did not start collecting the comics until the cartoon aired. I got hooked on a cartoon, and I guess the comics had been out for a while, so I kind of started. I was about 50 issues behind before I started collecting. So I was like, what do you mean there's a G.I. Joe freaking comic book? I still remember to this day walking into
Remember, my first issue was until
7-Eleven.
63. 63 was my first issue, and I ran everywhere finding all the back issues.
Oh my gosh. The craziest day was when I found the local comic shop. Yeah.
Are there any survivors?
Gateway drug.
There you go. Comic shop.
Sits down and looks at her long boxes and goes, oh yeah.
Well, so glad you're here. I'm running errands, so I'm taking you all to all these. We got the Villages emoji, headphones, and spice. Oh, at all these, please get some chocolate. All these has like the best chocolate. Woo, because you get that European chocolate at a nice discount over there. It's awesome. Well, thank you so much, GD. I appreciate that. I so appreciate that. Let's see. Yep, I'm going to correct myself. Both ladies of you. There you go. There you go. Very good. Very good.
Did you hear that? We're just sitting in the back here. I know.
Well, you guys get to hang out with us.
I know. We're sexy by association.
Yeah, it's like, I'm with her. I think that was a sitcom for a while. The show called I'm With Her.
Yeah. Rings a bell.
Hello, Prismatic says hello, Reina, Amanda, Clobbern Times, and Stevie, and of course the chat. Well, hello to you, Prismatics. Glad you're here with us. And we have JJ hanging out with us. Says hi, you sexy lady. Well, hello, you smooth talker. That's always what I say back to JJ. And we have Vertical Horizons. I was literally about to say I didn't get a notification for the stream. Then I realized it started 2 minutes ago, and boom, there's a notification alert. Yeah, Vertical Horizons. YouTube is either constipated about sending out alerts, or they just don't do it.
I couldn't get one either, and I was looking. So
I never get them anymore. When I do, it's like hours later. I'm like, yeah, the show's over. But thank you, YouTube. You're great. Thank you. You're like in a different time zone than where I am right now.
Yeah, crazy. Hey, the John Beck. Thank you so much for being a member, and also Prismatics. Thank you so much for being a member. This hi chat. How much did I miss? Not much. We're just shooting the breeze, getting warmed up, introducing everybody. So you're perfectly fine. The participants are never late. You may say you're late, but as far as I'm concerned, you're on time when you get here. So we're cool. Dadman Walking sounds like I'll be learning a lot today. Oh, same here. I can't wait. And Fat Stephen welcomes everyone, says welcome all. And then Keck44 says howdy. Dang, I missed so many of these. Yeah, you've been away for a bit, Keck, but glad you're here. Glad you're here with us. I'm still confused about the ham part of Toxic Femme, Lorena. What a way to wake up to. Yeah, that was a oh gosh, what was it? Cartoon video, kind of like showing an example of what would happen if you used an AI to write a script. So it's got Andre's voice and it's narrating Batman's origin story. And with it's freaking funny. If you go back to the Toxic Femme show last night towards the end where they showed that, it was flipping funny. You should have invited D-Day Cobra onto this stream. Yeah, it'd be cool to interview Jeremy one of these days.
I have been
One of these days. Yeah. He'll get a kick out of it. So maybe he'll watch the
Well, he has the Cobra Commander helmet, right? The shiny variant, so we could actually just get him to play D-Day Commander. That'd be good.
Yep. That'd be cool.
Can you do the voice?
I don't know.
Yeah, that I don't know. That's a specific kind of voice for Cobra Commander.
Yeah, but man, Chris Latta pulled it off. Praise him.
Oh man, the best parody of Cobra Commander has to be on a Robot Chicken. That was. Have you seen it? No, Robot Chicken and that episode of Community.
Oh, Fumbles. You're talking about Fumbles with the sniper, right? Yeah, I love that one. Call me Fumbles. After he takes out everyone. Love it.
Oh, yeah. Twitter usually where I do the broadcasting because, YouTube just drags our ass. Hey, Theme Park Casual, thanks so much for being here and for being a member. Says, hey, kids. Well, hey to you. Let's see. He says, Steven, you're my man crush. I don't know Clobberin, but if he's hanging out with you, he must be a great guy.
Clobberin is definitely someone you would love. He is very knowledgeable with comics and some pop culture, and he's like the encyclopedia incarnate rolled into one.
He is with comics, so I'm so glad he's on the stream.
Well, some comics. I don't know much. We all have our little our blind spots.
Sorry, how about the golden, bronze, and silver age before they went?
That would be it. Golden, bronze, and silver are my. Well, some not much modern stuff, but
Yeah.
But I like to specialize in the gold, the silver, the bronze because I'm old. And, I just love that stuff.
But the secret, he has a secret though. He actually is enjoying the Invincible show, and that's like hell freezing over when we hear this.
Yeah, well, I read the comic.
Weird.
Oh, okay.
I read the comics, so yeah. In fact, that would usually make it tougher for me to enjoy a show. So yeah, good point.
Oh, that makes sense. Well, hey, JJ, since my first issue of G.I. Joe was silent interlude and I fell in love with it. Dude, no joke. I walked into the 7-Eleven, picked up that issue, looked at it, and said, there's no words. I guess I can pass on this one. And I've been kicking myself ever freaking since. The one that I should have picked up. And I
silent interlude is fantastic.
No, I didn't. So that's the one that I have to go and
somebody who sells comics. We can get it for you.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. I need that hookup.
I have a question now. Do y'all have a favorite G.I. Joe?
Hey, hold on one second. Let me get through these chats here. And that's a good question. Hey, Mrs. Dad Van Walking 55, and thank you so much for being a member. It says, hi, listening with hubby. Well, glad you are definitely here. Okay. What was your question, Steve?
Before that, I want to answer Dadman's question. Actually, they did give us Snake Eyes about a few weeks ago to a month ago. So Snake Eyes is actually in Fortnite right now.
Oh,
it was one of these two. But...
And Batman's actually going to be facing off on him in I think one of the issues of that miniseries that is coming out. There you go. Nice. Batman versus Snake Eyes. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Well, we have 16 people in here watching. Thank you so much. Welcome to the show, the After School Specials. We are hanging out with Amanda and Clobberin and Fat Steven, and we are talking G.I. Joe comics.
A real American hero.
So I know for me, like I said earlier, I did not start collecting the comics right away. As a matter of fact, I didn't even know they were out there until I happened to walk into a 7-Eleven and go to the spinner rack and see like a G.I. Joe comic book. And I'm like, there's a comic book and there's the cartoon. So I don't have to wait for the cartoon. I can just go and get these stash of G.I. Joe. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And that's kind of like how I started. Because I think I started with, let's see here. We will pull up the exact one. Let me blow myself up here. So this is the first one that I got, which was issue 51.
The Dreadnought.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah. That's the first one that I picked up, and
See?
I have not popped it open. It's still folded.
Mine
The
are all
bag's
open.
folded.
All of mine are open. But my first issue was 63. I actually have a blown up of the cover of it here with Snake Eyes and Scarlet walking through a minefield.
63. Let me see. Hold on 1 second. Hold on.
You know, back when comics were $1.
Hold on. Let's see. Wait, let's see.
You might have that one.
Yep.
That is
60.
it. That is
Oh,
a
wait.
very
This is thicker than usual.
Yes.
So
That's
what do we?
It is.
Oh, holy shoot! I got.
Oh, that's mine. That's mine. Claiming it now. It's my birthday. It's my birthday.
Oh,
Wait,
wow!
can I see the back? Is that what I think it is? The wedding?
I have that
It
one.
is. Oh, but look how
Yeah.
nice that looks.
Isn't
Oh,
it great?
Oh, I remember that.
Oh.
No joke. I probably saw the back of this first and grabbed it before I knew what it was.
I think there are a couple of covers for that one.
But I did not know that I had two of them in there.
I was not much of a reader. Even today, I really can't sit down and read a book. I need to move. I need to constantly be doing something. So my parents and uncle introduced me to G.I. Joe and He-Man comics to get me interested in reading. And then we would sit down, and me and my toys would sit down, and they had to read and study the comic along with the cartoons so they knew what they had to play later.
Oh yeah, you know that silent interlude issue was just so famous amongst the fans of that series, and they did a hardcover of it a few years ago. I remember, they made a big deal about it, like an anniversary type edition, a big special hardcover of it, which I know a lot of hardcore fans probably bought. So yeah, it's huge.
Wow. Okay, let's see. 63. All right, let me put 63 over here since that was a double back there.
She's like,
Let's see. Yeah. I haven't looked at these in like years, so I have no idea. It's going to be a surprise finding out what we have. Let's see. Mrs. Dadban Walking 55 says, my brother had a G.I. Joe with the fuzzy hair. I think he still has it with the Jeep and all of his accessories. I'm not sure all he has.
Nice.
Wow.
I got a friend who still has all of them, and the Jeep is gigantic. It's and the helicopter, I believe there was. I wish I still had all mine. Those were fantastic.
Hey, Stephen Yarnell, glad you could join us. Right after the debut of Serpentor, was he in which? Oh crap! Which episode?
Serpentor.
Which one did Serpentor debut in? Because I like Serpentor. The reason why is I just found it hilarious that Cobra Commander basically went Grey Robin to create Serpentor. Did you remember how he was created, right?
Yeah. They went and I think it was right before the 50th issue, wasn't it? That he debuted? Like the 49th or something?
Because I have
because the 50th issue
mine,
is a giant
like,
issue.
Yeah, it was.
Was it?
I think that Larry Hama was still writing the book at the time, or something like that.
Issue
Or maybe
49.
it was
49. Okay. Because with Serpentor, they basically went around and started, Grey Robin. They got like Alexander the Great, Ramses, Genghis Khan, and they were like stealing their, they're like corpses and everything, so they could extract DNA from it and scrambling it all up in the lab, and pretty much boom, you had Serpentor.
There's only one true leader of Cobra. One true leader of Cobra.
Destro.
I just found it interesting that it could have been worse. You could have said Zartan. I'm glad you did.
But Zartan was cool. It was the other members there, like, what is going on with these people? It's like they're picking out the rejects of Josie and the Pussycats.
I just think Destro just stayed hating, honestly. Hey, Bad Bunny. Yeah, two for one deal. You know what? 52.
Quick kick.
Maybe I was trying to send myself a message. I don't freaking know. I had, thanks to Clobbering Times, I did get the Silver Age, the the Silver Age
Silver Age
bags.
bags. Yeah, good. Those are
Could
bigger.
not get the boards because for some reason they were sold out on Amazon. So I'll just have to go back and get them when I get a chance. But that's pretty cool. Oh, thank you so much for the super chat, Stephen Yarnell, for $4.99. I have a first print of the silent issue and a reprint cover done by Todd McFarlane. Are you serious?
Nice.
Where do you live again?
Oh,
Do you live again?
G.I. Joe was an amazing comic. Yeah, it really was.
Issue 21, the
loved it.
the original issue 21, the silent issue, solidified it as a comic for the ages.
Yeah, it's a classic. You don't even have to have read that comic to know about that issue. That's how just big it is.
Now that I remember, because I had gone into a drugstore and I saw it. This was I think this was before the cartoon came on TV, and I'm like looking, I'm like, oh well, it's not a Spider-Man comic. I'm not really too much freaking interested in it.
Nice,
You know?
nice.
Oh, not Baroness. She's
That's
bad.
the
I
original
love
voice
her.
act. Okay?
Oh, nice. That is nice. Nice. Steven Yarnell, this is awesome. I don't know anyone that shares the same passion for the Marvel G.I. Joe books. But dude, you are in the right place.
You're talking about two girls that have the run of the original G.I. Joe versus Transformers, G.I. Joe yearbook, G.I. Joe special missions. We got you.
Wait till we get to those.
Oh, thank you.
It blow your mind. Blow your mind. Hey, Griffin Turbo.
Amanda, do you have the Treasury edition of the first issue?
Yes.
That's one of the rarest Treasury. I'm a Treasury edition collector, and even I don't have that one. That's one of the rarest Treasury editions that Marvel has.
I work for a comic book convention, so
she gets the hookup. She gets the hookup. Was Zartan the chameleon guy? Yeah. The chameleon, schizophrenic,
Just don't ever give her a grenade. Just don't ever
it's the same cover as the number one, of course. It's I love it.
Yeah,
but I don't have that one, but I love Treasury editions. I mean, so I thought that's a cool.
I forgot.
Issue number one.
I forgot that. Oh wow!
But the Treasury, of course, is like gigantic.
Oh yeah, it's huge.
Yeah.
Which is why I was like, I could stay over there because I don't want people going, she does have it. I'm coming to your house.
I believe you. A buddy of mine has every Treasury edition made, and that's a lot. And I don't have that many, but that was one of the last ones he was able to find. It's real tough to get.
It's extremely hard to get. But friends of mine who know how passionate I am about G.I. Joe, because I've collected them through Marvel, IDW, Image, Full Deuce Publishing. Nice. They're like, no, she has to have. Yes, where we get to see Cobra Commanders. Yes.
There you go.
Y'all gonna hate me.
I no longer get paid by chicken nuggets. I'm just gonna take all the doubles. We're gonna switch it. You don't have to worry about getting fat anymore. But I had a question though. Did you guys have a favorite character, whether it be in the comics, the movies, or the series, especially the cartoons? If you're gonna look at all of it, well, yours is definitely Deathstroke, man. That we already know this.
No, Lorena, you're the queen. You have to go first.
Yeah.
My favorite character in G.I. Joe, Snake Eyes. Snake Eyes. The fact that he couldn't talk, well, first of all, he was a badass between martial arts, weapons, special tactics, and he was infantry. Snake Eyes was he could do and say so much without saying a word, and just how respected he was. And even just, his background, which is why I'm not too happy with the new Snake Eyes movie, with what they're doing. They're not making him a white guy.
So what happened to his white skin, blonde hair?
Yeah, I got a problem with that, because that was part of his origin story, that he was an outsider. Because you remember, Storm Shadow hated his freaking guts.
Yep.
He hated his guts, and they were like brothers, and they hated each other. And that was like one of the best storylines. He was complicated, and I could just kind of identify.
Snake Eyes was an outsider. He didn't belong.
He was quiet.
jealousy got the best of them. Then Cobra Commander stepped in with Zartan to seal the deal, and you had this rivalry that you watched go through the comics until Storm Shadow joined sides with them. Yeah,
Yep.
such a great storyline.
I freaking love that. And then of course him and Scarlet. Damn.
Jabba.
Oh, redhead.
Oh, I love. That.
Okay,
Oof.
Scarlet is like Princess Leia for me. She's a smart mouth. She's a badass. She takes no trouble, and she was always like this. She was always a very strong female character. Even in the cartoon, where it's still the '80s, so that she would get captured, she's still smart mouthed off the desk during Cobra Commander, even when she was captured. There's something about a strong female character you gotta love.
She was just amazing, and even as strong as she was, it's like whenever she was with Snake Eyes, you saw like a different side to her. Yeah. And she was still strong, but she's just like
the same with him too. They played off of each other very well.
The best thing I noticed about the G.I. Joe team themselves, because the difference when I'm going from the cartoon, because I never really got into the comics, the cartoons were pretty much my thing. But they had a way of not only acting like cartoon characters, like for kids to be entertained, but they had a retrospective humanity when they were interacting in between the team, even though it seems sometimes over exaggerated. And you can feel that that really awkwardness when they're like, "Do I kiss her now or never again?" G.I. Joe, and then you know more. Please don't. Oh God.
I'm just gonna have to just start sending.
Do it. Yeah, exactly.
I'm just gonna have to start sending them messages. This is cool.
Yes, Mike Zett cover.
I did this.
You bought doubles on that too. That's wow.
Yeah,
very good. As you were young, so you were just getting smart there.
Yeah, just
like the age there.
Myself. I hadn't even freaking know that. That's funny. Mine is Snake Eyes too. I wish the SJWs are like him and stay silent like forever. They can't flip and help themselves. That's true. JJ Amanda does have a channel. So if I don't have the link in the description now, I will. I do. Okay, cool. It's in the description. And Fat Steven, if you get a chance, you can please drop Amanda's.
That's gonna cost a comic.
It's gonna cost a comic. Okay. Well, when we go through them, just take notes.
Oh, I have every double. Every double. It's already been claimed. I'm already doing that. I am on that. Like Uncle Ben off the box.
How many long boxes you got there? You got just a couple, or?
Oh, you must be talking about Amanda, because
no, I'm talking about you. You said the box you were talking about.
Oh, you know what? No, I don't have long boxes. What? I just have Amazon boxes.
Oh, I got you. Sorry.
And I have like one, just kind of because that's I had like the file boxes, so I had one of those. So those had my G.I. Joe comics and my Star Wars comics.
Oh, you have a retro blasting in the chat.
I think
retro blasting.
Retro blasting is in the chat.
Hey, Retro Blasting!
Great channel and a great friend. You're the man, Michael. Good to see that, buddy.
Awesome! Thank you so much.
Talk about knowledge about G.I. Joe. Talk about knowledge about G.I. Joe. That's it right there. And Star Wars toys and everything else too. But he's a big fan.
Cool.
You need to talk to him about G.I. Joe sometimes, because that's his wheelhouse, big time.
Oh my gosh! Hang on a second. Okay, so for some reason these were not bagged.
Doubles. Oh, you better bag them.
Yeah,
separately.
Yeah, I do. That's why I have like the comics. So I'm bagging, kind of being probably like Gary while I'm doing this.
Hey, no boards
the entire time. That's not the problem.
No boards, Lorena. What's wrong with you?
No, because when I bought it, I know
the boards. That's why.
Because I don't have any boards. If you're watching this and you're clutching the pearls because I don't have boards, it's not on purpose. I apologize.
Boards only came around in the 90s. I mean, they weren't really before that. Nobody was using boards. So.
To be honest, not even all my comics have them. So it's the special ones, like first issues and things like that get them.
Okay.
We now have a new sub tier we can think about called Clutching Pearls. And we can only have it when the comic book streams are going. Is that not bad?
Well, I just want to thank Red Lantern Frank. Says hello, all. Just stopping by. I have a great comic book collection, and I have been collecting since the early '80s. But nice GI Joe. Well, thank you so very much. Thank you, Retro Blasting. I'm having fun going through my stash here that I had hidden from myself for an ungodly amount of time, and then I have to thank the show WandaVision for making me want to crack into my stash and see what the heck I had.
Nice.
Hey, CJ, who's Dr. Mindbender? Which one's Dr.
I think it was on your comic.
The one on the motorcycle.
The one on the motorcycle. This one?
No. I think it was like the last one that wasn't in the board.
Yeah.
The board.
So you have every issue, Amanda, then? Marvel, Image, and IDW? Or?
No. For the Marvel line, I have all 155 and a half of the originals. I have all the yearbooks. I have all the special missions, and I have all the G.I. Joe versus Transformers. So I have the entire Marvel line from the original 80s.
Well, I know where I'm moving into.
In a minute. Nice.
What are you going to sleep on my 25 long boxes of comics? Is that where you're going to make your bed?
Yeah, pretty much. I will caress them every day and never threaten to recycle any of them. That's how
The double issue you just brought. Oh, okay. Okay, cool, CJ. Yeah, I haven't seen these in ages. Retro Blasting says, yep, in the 80s, I kept mine in big freezer bags, and the comic shops used open top plastic bags without boards.
Yeah,
be right back.
That's exactly right.
Okay.
So it was, and we had bags for sure, and they were not the kind that lasted that long. See him, Jim.
Well, I got my paycheck for the year.
Dear God.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. That's
Where'd you go?
That's freaking funny. Let's see, side by side with Destro. He's such a hater. He's such a hater. I freaking love him. It's
Destro the chemistry in the comics of Destro, Lady J, and Flint were fantastic. But Lorena, as a G.I. Joe fan, did you get any of these?
Those are the older stuff.
Oh my! No, I didn't. No, I did not.
That's the British. That's the British one.
British version of the comics.
That's what
so
they call
I
him.
have a surprise for you.
Well, if G.I. Joe's called Action Man over there.
Real?
Yes.
I remember hearing that. I do remember hearing that.
Yeah, Amanda, I sold a bunch of those magazines.
Let's see. We got.
We're double.
Oh my God.
Those Mike Zett covers looks like.
Look at the ads on the back, though.
Yeah, that's the best part about the older comics is you'll get even sidetracked by the ads inside in the back covers because
they are freaking awesome. Oh, 67. Do I have 67? Wait a minute.
You might. This is you got an expert on G.I. Joe, especially comics and toys, right there. He bought them all.
Crap, I don't. The last one I have is 66. Dang,
you didn't even get into the G.I. Joe versus Transformers line of this.
Yeah, I got to go through that stash too.
No. In the original line, instead of G.I. Joe versus Transformers, they actually brought the Transformers into the full 155 line.
Wow.
That was during the Ninja Force toy saga was going on.
No. Okay. Holy crap.
Oh no.
And yes.
The box is still good.
In Clobber Time, I have all of the Action Forces too.
Nice. Wow. That's impressive because I think there were quite a bit of them. Am I wrong?
I have those and I have all of the Star Wars weeklies.
Oh yeah, God, I love those. I only have reprints of those, but yeah, I love the Marvel UK stuff.
Jealous. Let's see. Baron Ironblood was the Action Force villain. Red Shadow's leader. Oh, okay. I'm gonna blow this one up for what Retro Blasting has. Oh, what's up? Oh, nice.
And I have Snake Eyes.
Nice.
Face cover commander of that. I don't like hood cover commander.
I have both.
That is
so cute.
You can't get the fake ones anymore.
All of those, but Retro Blasting says number 61 is a killer issue where Stalker, Quick Kick, and Snow Job or imprisoned by the commies, and Outback is the only one to get away. And his story continued in G.I. Joe Special Missions. Ooh,
Damn.
we have
Yes.
to find out.
Yo,
Fun.
retro blasting, yo, you're my buh.
Oh,
Seriously,
Yeah.
like you know
Um,
this stuff like me. Oh,
Dude, that's why I'm so glad he's here, man. He knows that
Yeah.
stuff. He's the best, man.
I think my heart's just beating really hard right now. Hold on.
I don't explore the multiverse. I don't remember
The Transformers. No.
Did they?
No.
Hey,
Okay.
CJ. Thank you for calling me a nerd. Thank you.
Yeah, well, you have Pop Funkos, and I still like you, so don't worry.
Well, you have to remember, okay, yeah, but I was collecting those back since 2012.
I know, dude.
When they were still not like everywhere.
Okay.
Like,
So this
whoa,
is
okay. Oh, I hate
Yep.
you so much. Right?
There you go.
62.
It's so beautiful.
Now they're captured.
I love this freaking. Oh my god! It's like they don't do art like this unless
So
they
wait,
like it.
wait.
There's no care in the covers anymore.
No, they don't do
No.
comic art. Does not exist.
My love, my queen. You said your last issue of the comics is 66?
Oh my!
Yeah.
Oh my!
Yes,
Oh
66.
my!
Okay,
Oh, my.
then we've got to get you into starting issue 93 because that is all about Snake Eyes. They do his backstory about how he was in Vietnam with a stalker, and they show how he get his face messed up and all of this stuff. Oh yeah, they go through the whole backstory. I will find them for you, and I will get them for you.
Thank you so much. Holy crap! Ah! I freaking love Snake Eyes. Oh my gosh!
Matter of fact, he even gets in. Look, Snake Eyes,
Dude, Larry Hama must have did almost 100 issues of that comic. He was on that forever.
Yes,
Steven Yarnell says that Mike Zeck also did amazing covers.
And I wasn't much of a Zek guy except for his Master of Kung Fu work. I didn't like his Captain America work much, but he did a lot of good covers, his Punisher thing. So yeah, he's a good dude too. I like Mike Zeck.
Retro Blasting says, issues 62 to 66 continued one of the best story arcs where Snake Eyes and Scarlet fake their deaths to go AWOL, team up with Storm Shadow to save Stalker and the boys as the Joes won't allow it.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to be digging into that one.
But yeah, issue 94, 95, and 96 of the G.I. Joe comic is actually called the Snake Eyes Trilogy. It says, I know Snake Eyes is your bruh. I'm going to get those for you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Oh, there you go. I think Mark Bright or somebody was drawing the comic at the time because I think Zek was gone or Zek was only doing covers. But Larry Hama, Retro Blaster can probably tell you better than me, but he had to do it for like 100 issues or something like that or more. I don't know how long he did it, but I think he even did the one that Amanda's talking about. I think he was still writing the book at the time.
I love this art. Oh my God. I freaking love the art on this.
And praise the comic for doing justice because once Cobra Commander donned this outfit and it went to Deke, I hated the cartoon all of a sudden. It wasn't the same.
Awesome. Let's see. Hold on a second. Issues 26 and 27, according to Could Not Be Reached for Further Comment, began the Snake Eyes backstory. 26 and 27. Okay, cool.
Yep. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. And
messed up again. That's messed up. You got it fixed.
Yeah, you're gonna want to punch the Baroness. I'm just letting you know this right now.
No one punches the Baroness. I'm sorry. No one touches my wife. No one.
The Baroness has the
waifu
outfit.
That's all the time I'm saying that. It's between her and Scarlet. Yes.
Let's see. Retro Blasting says, yep. And the Snake Eyes Trilogy Part 3 is a massive nod to Die Hard, also known as Snake Eyes versus the Skyscraper. Really?
Oh, cool.
That is really freaking cool. I did not know about that.
Do you guys think the movies portrayed Snake Eyes at all in a good way, or do you think they didn't give it enough credit?
I never saw them, and then my buddy Retro Wrestling has a lot to say about the movies. He's not been. He would you see his vids on it, and he's done panels on it at cons and everything.
So not been kind, pretty much.
Yeah, not really. I don't think.
I agree.
I agree with you, Retro Blasting. I was not happy. I was pissed. I was pissed off with the first movie. I said, and the next one after that, hell no.
That's good.
Hell
no.
You mean G.I. Joe Resolute or Valor versus Venom?
No, the ones with the Rock.
The ones with the Rock.
Oh no, I don't know.
I think
those.
she
Those
knows.
don't exist.
There you go.
That's
I love
what I'm trying to
Amanda.
tell people. I'm just like, no.
I
was
you, Amanda,
excited when I heard about it. But when they came out, they are freaking garbage. And apologies to garbage on that one too.
Exactly.
See, I'm the same exact way, Amanda. When they do a movie is something I love, I say that's crap to me, and it's not in my head canon. Screw it.
Doesn't exist. That stuff doesn't exist. Even though I will say this. If they did exist and they made a second one and they fixed the Cobra Commander outfit, it did look good. If they existed.
No, I can't violate my eyes by watching the G.I. Joe movies with the Rock in it. Hey, Zach7, thank you for being a member. Says, hey, everyone. Hello to you. And Machiny90 is here. Hello, Machiny. So glad to see you.
Look,
Stephen Yarnell, I'm nerding out so hard right now. Y'all are awesome. Well, let me show you this.
Do it.
I think I read it so much before I knew that the cover kind of this one. Oh wait, no, this one's still attached.
That one. Yep.
Yearbook. There you go.
Yeah.
The yearbooks had such great covers. Flip it over. Show the back with all the cobras on it. Yes.
Oh.
This almost looks like a Michael Golden cover.
Can I kiss it?
Is it who? Let's see who did the cover.
I think it's a Golden cover, but I can't tell for sure. I can't see it close enough.
I don't see him listed in the credits. I know I see Larry Hama as the scripter.
Hold on.
Larry
Just
Hama,
the cover artist, not the. I don't know about the interior.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything about the cover artist who did the cover on that one.
Working on it.
It doesn't say. But I think I want to say that's probably because I only had that one. That's probably how I started.
Well, they don't usually put the cover artist in the comic. That's just a thing with me. But yeah, as soon as I see a comic, I think about who the artist is. It's a dumb habit. Just ignore it.
No, it's a good.
Love the yearbooks. Yeah, Stephen Yarnell, the yearbooks are awesome. Let me put this one back in the bag. So that's the only one that I have because I found this out thanks to Clobberin Times informing me that this little thing in the bottom here.
Yes, direct sales, comic book shops only.
Exactly. And that's where I think that's where I started finding about all the special G.I. Joe issues. So that was the yearbook.
Michael Golden.
This was 2. This was
barcode.
2.
Yeah.
What was the October
Yes, ma'am.
Guard? You're right. It's Michael Golden, the cover artist.
Yeah, he did did a lot of cover. Oh, there you go. Yeah. More famous for Micronauts and the Nom and other things and a lot of other comics. But yes, he's a very popular artist.
Yeah,
that's nice.
Yeah, I know. Why can't they look this good? It's just the care that they take in the art and just it's like they don't want to
because they can't draw. It can't be Cal art anymore.
Yeah, one of the absolute best in history.
All I know is you better have 3 of that.
3 of which one?
Oh, hell no.
2? No, I didn't. And I don't know what happened that I didn't. Yeah, I know what happened. My mom wouldn't freaking drive me to the comic store.
Wait. Oh, wait. Can you put it closer, Amanda?
Oh, wait. Let me
build you up. Now, cut off the dude with the bald head and just let me see Baron.
There you go.
That looks like Frank Miller.
That's a bad.
There's the cover.
The back cover is Frank Miller.
I like that. He did because this was going to be my question. Who was the let me blow this up for a second.
The October Guard?
Yeah, who was the October Guard? And Retro Bastard just answered they were the Russian equivalent of the Joes. Okay, because I was trying to remember I was trying to remember who they freaking were. I'm like, I should know who the
And then
I should
issue
know who
4.
they were. Oh my god, I'm so freaking jealous.
And the back. Hey,
Oh,
That is
that is
every memory right there.
gorgeous. That is absolutely
Oh,
freaking gorgeous. Yeah,
Oh,
you're right. It's so sad that that's all that's important. That yeah.
That's why back issues are the way to go. Clobberin said it. Loki said it. A lot of people said it. If you want to go back and enjoy comics, back issues, even neurotic, everybody. Say that.
last night I went solo 3 hours recommending old great comics that people should read because new comics are so terrible, and that's the whole show. And yeah, that's what I do.
Oh, but the one 24 scored the Sterling signed for under $10.
Yes, Jim Starlin's
Dude.
signature on Justice. He didn't do the interior, but he did the cover. Starlin did, so he got that sign. That's pretty cool.
For $10.
Yeah.
Okay, Amanda, I'm gonna show you something. I know you got this one. I only got 2 out of 4, and I'm trying to remember how the heck why I picked this up. So I have
nice.
And I have
Good.
Oh.
Girl, yes.
Is it one of those, the one with Rocky Balboa? Or what is it? Was it an Order of Battle, or was it a something other? My memory's terrible.
I can't.
He's in one of them. He's in one of them for sure.
I'll have to look. I'll have to read through these again because I for some reason I don't remember him being in that. I'm gonna have to check.
Yes,
that.
they had an issue, and there
They
was
did?
a big deal about it. It was number 2 of something. It was either Order of Battle or a yearbook. Someone will know in the chat, but what issue it was. But yes, Rocky Balboa is in one of them. There's a member of there.
Oh wow!
Order of the Battle number 2. Order of the Battle number 2.
There you go.
Oh really? Oh,
I knew it was
shoot.
a number 2 or something. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let me go look in number 2. Right. Oh, wait a minute. I have to show this. I have to show this artwork in the back. Look at this.
Yes, I know. The artwork is phenomenal.
Okay, let me peel through number 2. Let me see if I can find them. Unfortunately, I hated reading. Never got into comics beyond looking at pictures, except for Shogun.
Shogun Warriors.
I don't know if you ever collected the. Oh, wait, those are the giant robots. I'm trying to remember. Right? Is it Shogun Warriors? The ones I'm trying to get. I'm getting them confused. Is that the one, Sovereign?
Which one now? Shogun Warriors?
Shogun Warriors. Those are the giant robots, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That series is done. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, that series was done by Herb Trimpe, who do the early issues of G.I. Joe, actually.
Dadman, if you're a fan, and you got our super chat from Steven again, but Dadman, if you're a fan of the Shogun Warriors, check out Toy Tokyo. They actually do like those collector type vinyls, and they do them in the full sizes of the originals. And you might lose your mind in that store. But check out Toy Tokyo.
Hey, Soul Assassin, I really need to check out G.I. Joe comics. Yeah. Now that I remember, not that it was G.I. Joe, but it's comics related. So in one of the malls near me, they had like this big collector event, like people bring like memorabilia signed by sports figures, stuff like that. Okay. Hardly anybody is at any of those tables. The table that was the most crowded was the vintage comics table. And people were crawling all over that place like freaking ants.
$1 comic book bins, man.
Mm-hmm.
Woo-wee.
Hello, 16737. I don't think I've seen you before, so welcome. And Stephen Yarnell for another $4.99 super chat. Thank you so very much. Did you ever get the Action Force magazines? The Eye of the Tiger and Eye of the Storm covers together are cool. I did not. Amanda has got them. Let's see. Shogun Warriors were some cool using comics. Let's see. Hold on 1 second. The Rocky toy was later tooled as the Cobra figure Boa. And wait.
There you go.
There he is.
Hey,
What is up with the gloves, though?
I'm a real American hero,
Birthplace, Philadelphia, PA.
I like to golf.
Right next to Scarlet. I ain't mad at you.
Oh, yeah.
I ain't mad at you. Wow, I did not know Rocky was in this. cool. I
Does it
love
really
these.
surprise you after we got to see Sergeant Slaughter become a Joe and all these
No,
other things? Come on.
it doesn't, because
Come on.
I remember Sergeant Slaughter. I remember that. But I didn't know. I think this was one of those where I bought it because it looked cool. Again, it was at the comic shop. I said, okay, that looks cool. I'm grabbing it before somebody else gets it. Put it in my cart and just like bagged it and forgot about it.
I don't know what it's worth these days, but it went back at that point in the time at shops, it went through the roof. The price on it was just everybody was, wanted it because they recalled it or whatever. They So it became quite valuable at the time.
Really?
And yes, William the Refrigerator Perry also was
him, I didn't know. Wow. I'm honestly probably gonna have to wind up having a darn stream where all I do is price comics. I have no idea what I have. Hello, Mark D with the C. Shogun Warriors were some cool toys and comics.
I bought the comics. I never got any of the toys, but have you ever seen how gigantic those things are?
They're huge. They're fun. They're the type of toy you can play by yourself or give your brother or sister.
Are magnificent, yeah. And Marvel had the toy license for a while up in the kind of the comic
sister.
Yeah.
What? Oh, you're anytime. It's my job. It's my job to. I take no affiliation for Mr.
And the bridge was a GI Joe, yo.
Oh my gosh! So was Ivan Drago part of the October Guard? He might have been. That would have worked out great. Retro Blasting, Lorena, if you were buying and bagging these back then, I have to ask, how close are you to winning the quickening for the rest of the Immortals, and what style sword do you use?
There could be only one.
Exactly.
I don't know.
She'd be using Snake Eyes. No, she'd be using Snake Eyes sword. Any money, she would have that one.
Yes, yes, I would, because he is my dude. Oh my gosh, there's like 30 people. You guys in here watching? Thank you so much. This is the after school special. Then we are talking GI Joe comics with Amanda, with Clobbering Time, and with Fat Steve.
We're talking GI Joe everything at this point.
Mm-hmm.
I did have.
Yes.
One idea. So the next time we do this should be about Transformers.
Oh, I got all of those comics too.
Look at the smile on Reina's face right now. She's like,
I am pissed that I only got one of these, even though it is issue number one.
No.
I know.
Yeah,
only one.
I know. And only got one. I'm kind of mad. Who knows? I think I was just too broke. I had to make a decision.
I'm from IDW.
Oh, Soundwave. That is one of my favorites, and it was so hard keeping all the tapes.
There's my boy right there, my precious Starscream.
That's not Starscream.
Yeah, he's in between Soundwave's legs, right?
Starscream was Megatron's bitch. That's what
He was such a bitch.
You know what? Say what you want, but Megatron is the complete fool. He turns himself into a gun and is like, "Here, Starscream, you get to control me." You're a genius. You're the one who wants to take over the Decepticons. Here, you're going to transform yourself, turn yourself into a gun, let him control you. Oh, you're a genius, Megatron.
Starscream couldn't even possess Waspinator for a whole time to actually get something accomplished.
Don't you diss my Starscream.
I'm not. I'm just being the fact that he can't get things done.
Starscream wasn't Bumblebee kicking his ass on the regular.
Everyone was kicking his ass. I think when he was sleeping, he was kicking his own ass.
Starscream was the cutest Transformer in history.
Yeah, RC.
Because he is voiced by the legendary Chris Latta, who voiced my dear precious Cobra Commander. End of story.
Okay, so you're in love with the voice.
That makes sense.
You should hear Retro Blasting do the voice of Cobra Commander. He's great at voices.
Okay, he's already made my heart skip 3 times during this with some of the stuff that he said. If he could do the Cobra Commander voice, I might just collapse within myself.
I think I'm that, or am I thinking Skeletor, Mike? Which one? I think you do both of them.
dude.
He's a great voice guy.
I know, Chris. Okay, but still, if you could do Skeletor, I still might collapse into myself. This is kind of sad.
Oh,
He's
and
modest.
Timmy,
He's great at it.
we have Ian Yoshio in the chat. Hopefully I said your name right. Thank you so much for being here. I just picked up that Marvel G.I. Joe / Transformers miniseries. Never had it as a kid, and I've been wanting to read it. Dude, I need to finish out because I'm mad that I just have one. So I need the rest so I can read that because man, I
Would you
freaking love
stop
it.
making me make a list, woman?
And I'm not done.
You're gonna hate what Funko has then.
Snake Eyes Comics book style sword was replicated in functional steel by Museum Replicas about 10 years ago and is a must for Snake Eyes fan. Yeah, I need Snake Eyes comic book sword and Lucius Malfoy's cane right next to each other.
I have that. I have Lucius Malfoy's cane.
That's on my list when I go to Universal in June.
I have his cane, I have Voldemort's wand, and I have Snape's wand.
He also he also voiced Gung Ho.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dang. Yeah, G.I. Joe Transformer series was awesome. Yes, I am definitely going to. What is
This is done by Funko. So they have 2 separate lunch boxes, but you also get a pin set decal and the lunch boxes as well as 2 pops from those series. Yes, I'm trying to tell people to spend their money.
I'm totally still here as I ran out to the store.
This is EB or GameStop.
Okay, what time does Hot Topic close?
No, this is GameStop. This is GameStop or EB
GameStop.
anywhere you are.
Good old freaking GameStop.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Hey guys, I'm back. www.gamestop.
I don't want to go to freaking hate game. This might be worth, me.
Actually, you know what? This is what you do. You get somebody else to do it, buy it for you, give them the money. Then technically, you didn't actually support GameStop. You just supported the person.
But they would make nice makeup kits. Now I'm making it even better, aren't I?
No, that's where all my extra accessories can go from all my figures because they can't hold all of their accessories. That's what that is used for. Make up my ass.
Oh man.
They might be junk boxes, but at the same time, people sometimes just like it for the aesthetic look of them and the artwork. It's
save your money for Snake Eyes sword on eBay when they appear. I banned myself from eBay. It was too expensive. I just said no, not gonna do it. Cool lunch boxes without food so they don't add to your waste.
Exactly.
I would have pulled down my original G.I. Joe lunchbox and thermos, but it's all the way up on the cabinets in the kitchen.
It looks so pretty. I think
Special missions issue number 1.
There you go. Now that's Mike Zeck.
It's who?
Mike Zeck art. It's just a bad habit of mine. As soon as I see a comic book cover, I got to name the artist.
No, it's great because to put the name of the artist with who did the art, especially considering how the art is just ass with Marvel.
It's horrible now.
I mean, I like knowing who did what.
It's just a reflex action with me at this point. When it comes
By
to
the way, Lorena, I'm gonna get a little girly here. Like my earrings.
Those are earrings? Oh wow.
I freaking love that. They are so cute.
I love Amanda's enthusiasm. You're amazing. You're awesome.
Me too with cover art. Yeah. If I see like throwback G.I. Joe stuff, I like lose my mind. G.I. Joe and Transformers.
I am now following you, Clobbering Time.
Oh well, thank you. You have a channel? Do you do a channel?
Well, I got you on Twitter.
Oh, I got you.
I do. I do have a channel. I'm on YouTube and Twitch.
Well, I will find it. Absolutely.
All right. So here's number 2.
Yeah.
Special missions number 2.
Nice.
And why is Gumby and Pokey on the
They're on comics, G.I. Joe comics.
Because they had some crazy ads on comics. Remember, and inside of comics. And
yeah.
Back then.
Oh yeah. Although the G.I. Joe, the recruiting poster for the newsletter. I like those. Those were fun.
Oh, I love the old ads and well, I didn't love them at the time. I'm like, ugh, too many freaking ads in here.
Retro.
But,
I have the vintage GI Joes. They're up there.
Oh, there you go.
Look at that. Look at that.
Speaking of, this is the GI Joe movie you watch.
You should check out his Retro's Blastings USS Flag video sometimes. Oh, did I hurt you?
I have to. I have to show you.
She's like, I gotta get off of Amanda. Here, let me
Star
show you.
Comics.
Star Comics.
Well, Star Comics. There you go.
Man, Joe, there's something.
Even better, like they had these. Like this was when East Coast Comics.
Yeah.
I would like go through and see where, if I had the money to go, like in order extra, other comics. That's how I ordered a lot of Star Wars comics. But I was like, whoa, you mean you can get comics and they're not in a spinner rack and you can go back and get back issues? I'm like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so watch some of those ads. Go ahead. Sorry.
So you and I both collected GI Joe comics. Did you read the letters at the back that Larry would write back to people talking about the back issues in case you missed something?
Yes.
Oh, yes, thank you, Bae.
I don't remember which issue I was reading, but I did see that. See that.
If I missed an issue, I would read and go, okay, because they always talk about, well, is this going to happen? And oh, this happened on this issue. And I would just read to try to catch up if I missed an issue because I needed to know.
Mm-hmm. I think one of the things that I liked reading that was just how respectful and thankful the artists were to people who just like wrote in and just say how much they loved the comic, how much they loved, the storyline, even when they didn't like a particular storyline, and just the responses back, even the ones that Stan Lee used to reply to. That just freaking blew my mind.
Oh, TD, a woman that loves G.I. Joe and Transformers is the perfect woman.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and yeah, can I just tell you, I rode the Transformers ride at Universal. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I'm going to go to Universal someday. I swear I will.
I'd love to go there one
day. Oh my God. It was so freaking. It was freaking cool.
Steven Yarnell, me too, man. I miss that too. Of course, I miss a lot of things about old comics.
It was a C issue for that. Yeah, and even in the panels.
The editor's notes. Yes.
Yes. I first saw it in the issue of Vision and the Scarlet Witch, issue 11, because that's the only one that I bought. And they would have the panels and they would say, kind of in parentheses, see issues so and so and whatever. I'm like, oh, that's kind of nice. They can send you back to,
well, yeah,
see what came before that.
That was an editorial policy back then.
In the comic
pages. Yeah, I actually have ever had one letter printed in a Marvel comic, but and I forgot all about it. Forgot it was like 1980 or something like that. A couple of years ago, buddy of mine went on Facebook and he said, "Is this you?" And he showed me the picture of the letter, some stupid letter. I forgot what it was now, with my name on it. And I'm like, "Holy crap! I forgot all about that." But there it is. Now I got to find.
I have to interject with Dad Man right there. High Republic is not art.
That's that's a freaking abomination. Yeah, you're
right. On to more happy things, JoJo.
Universal is great. Yes, it abso-freaking-lutely is. Let's see. I wonder how many new writers have read old comics to know what happened before. Not the writers that they want to hire. I think.
No.
You know too much, and you have too much respect for the source material, so they have no use for you.
No, of course. And again, modern comics, they don't care. They just care about agendas, and they don't care about entertainment, and they certainly don't care about mythos, if you're saying, and lore at all.
No.
They don't respect the character, the story, the arc, whether or not they've had their own faults, falls, getting back up. They don't do any of that.
And Miss Old Comics 2, Conan number 222 is one of the perfect examples of why older comics are the best and modern comics have no courage at all. Conan was one of those comic books that I did not read, but I knew of it, and friends of mine who would collect it, they just freaking loved it.
Yeah,
and that was killing me.
That was very late in the run on Conan. I think Tom DeFalco or someone was writing at that time with Don Perlin doing it. But even still, it was at a time that, I mean, they cared about the readers. And I never read that issue, Retro. I didn't know you were buying Conan at the time. I love Conan comics, and I mean, Marvel's Conan, I should say. You should see what was done to him later by certain companies. Soy Boy, anyone?
Oh,
Soyman?
I can't.
Soyman, yes.
Oh, wow.
Number
Wow. There you
the frick is number 4. Number 4. How many special missions? How many issues was the special mission series?
Hold on. Let me
No man is gonna know. If she doesn't say it, Retro Blasting probably does.
Retro might get it before me. I gotta actually go find the last one of the series.
Wow.
Oh, wait. Oh my gosh. Check this out.
I gotta find that one, Retro. I didn't know you were reading that.
Out on the back.
Yes.
Marvel superheroes, if you're game enough.
Is that the role-playing game?
Yes.
28.
TSR.
Oh, yeah. I played the DC one way back then. I never got to play the Marvel one.
Marvel also released, what was that? It was in like the late 90s. They also had like the card game like you would with Magic. And it was
yes. Yeah.
I didn't even care about playing it. I just liked the way the cards looked. Forget what it was called.
Yeah.
Hey, John 42 says, the artists back then were proud of their work and knew how to draw. Now nobody knows how to draw or write cursive. Yeah, there used to be such a pride in
Galaxy Quest. What are you doing inside my G.I. Joe comics?
Now they draw on computers.
It's like
and trace things.
It's like I tell people, it's like technology is just a tool. In order to do things more efficiently, you should still be able to create great art, even if you're using technology. It's like I say, one of the things that I don't like about CGI is it's made movies very lazy about storytelling. They're not using technology to say, I need to render this so really, like, for example, Godzilla versus Kong.
Mm-hmm.
I need to see it.
So back
what do
in
you
the
mean?
day.
What do you mean I don't have good stories?
But you don't.
I do. You just gotta look at me and I come to life.
Outfit.
Hyperspeed.
So you weren't a big fan of G versus K, were you?
Oh, who?
You, Lorena?
Oh no, oh man, no, I loved it. I totally into kaiju, totally into Team Godzilla. But it's like, remember back in the day with the Godzilla movies and how cheesy Godzilla looked?
Right.
It kind of looked like claymation. We didn't care, but he just looked that cheesy. Compare that to how Godzilla looks in Godzilla versus Kong. It's like you can see the expressions on his face to tell when he's pissed off, when he's just like, no, I don't want to be bothered with you, or I'm about to put my foot in your ass, or who's the best one. It's just to be able to see the detail on him, how he moves underwater, how he moves on land. Even when he powers up to, blast the heck out of people, it's just the detail is done so well with the CGI to just add more layers onto the character. So that I like it when technology is used that way.
Yeah. I agree. I'm not too big on the new design of the Big G because I'm a big Godzilla fan, but I put up with it. It's not off-putting that much. It's just not big on that new design, but I enjoyed it. Did you know there is a non-humans cut? That someone made of that?
I must see it.
I heard Gary and Doomcock were talking about that the other night. Somebody made it. I think one of them saw it. And like,
I must see, except when the bad guy was talking. Oh, Amanda hasn't seen this yet. Okay, I'm not gonna spoil it for you. Let's just say the guy who likes to drink a lot. He's always
I'm just in it for the King Kong versus Godzilla.
Yeah.
See, I have the original. I've been watching the original since I can't see the new one because I don't have HBO Max.
I'm so old. I'm so old. I saw that in theaters back when it was running, and they had two different versions. You know.
Really. I must have had a mind wipe because I was like, Godzilla versus Kong. How's that going to work? Kong's kind of like little, isn't he? What kind of power up are they going to give him?
Well, they kind of set that up in Skull Island, but again, in this film takes place 40 some odd years after that. So they just went ahead and said, they knew people were going to ask that question, but like all kaiju movies, they just don't answer questions. They said, just say, screw it, watch monsters fight and you'll be fine.
Yeah, watch, Godzilla and Kong fighting it out on top of an aircraft carrier. Hell yeah.
Yeah. All that stuff was fun. Humans. Yeah.
Fun. It was just fun. Let's see. It's a great one shot called The Mask of Vengeance. Super readable and awesome.
You saw about Conan number 22.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Wow. Dude, nice. I never even knew you were into Conan, but cool.
Honey, let me lay this up. Yes. You're talking to somebody who collects action figures. I collect every comic books. I'm a cosplayer. I play video games.
He blushes.
I do not.
I was just a convention tramp.
Yeah.
Damn, I went to the wrong convention.
There was a section for that?
Conventions. I'm a Twitch streamer. I'm a YouTuber. You name it, I got my hands in it. So welcome to my world.
Oh, you played Star Frontier? I think I had the Star Frontiers game. For some reason that's peaking my memory. I think I watched. I think I had that one. Oh, here's a good one. Y'all want to talk about this? Where the live action Dadman Walking 55 says, were the live action G.I. Joe movies anything like it was in the comics?
Short answer.
I'll let y'all answer that.
You know what? Let's put it this way. Josh Blaylock, who took over G.I. Joe into Image and then into Devil's Due Publishing, said, I'm sorry for the nanomites or whatever those things were. Okay, that's how wonderful they were. When the people working on the comics apologizes for creating something that used in a movie.
The only thing that was canon was the names.
And name only, basically. Yeah,
that's
from
what
I heard.
Sorry. Go ahead, Clobber. No, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say, imagine reading these comics for like years, watching the television shows, everything pretty much there is to know about the characters, to the point where how they're supposed to act and interact on screen, and then you get this freaking travesty that shows up and you're like, who the frick are these people?
You want to watch a decent G.I. Joe movie, other than the original animated one. This is what you want to watch. G.I. Joe Resolute.
Yeah.
Okay, Cobra Commander in this is so funny and scary at the exact same time. He's fabulous.
Horrible films. Absolutely. And I think another thing that pissed me off was G.I. Joe, Real American Hero. Why were they becoming police of the world?
I don't know.
I just said, all right, I'm gonna head out.
So I kind of mentioned him. Shout out to Josh Blaylock, who runs Devil Deuce Publishing. Went to the same high school. He was a senior when I was a sophomore. But I get to live in infamy that where I grew up, Delhi Township, is in a G.I. Joe comic.
Which one is it?
G.I. Joe Images, issue number 4. And there it is, Delhi Township. And I actually lived on a house like 2 corners down from where that is drawn at.
You know what?
It's the closest thing to me being a comic I'm getting, so I'm taking it. Screw y'all.
I'm just laughing because I remember one of the questions that I had with WandaVision. I'm like, of all places, why the heck are they in freaking New Jersey? And then found in issue 11, they lived in New Jersey. I said, well, I guess they got that one part right about the comic. Somebody actually read that part.
Well, the Marvel Universe, they rarely stray from New York very far in the Marvel comics.
Yeah.
Which is why this is better, because this has nothing to do. This is let's put it this way. This is everything you loved about the comic and everything that you loved about the original cartoon series. Other than there's just one gripe, and if you haven't seen it, I'm not going to mention it because it divides people. But I kind of understand why they went the way, because we talked about this, Serena, because it is more slightly based off of the cartoon series. So I see why she made the decision she did in it.
Hey, JJ, for $5 super chat. Thank you so much. I have a hardcover issue of Silent Interlude coming for you, Lorena. Please don't send it to the P.O. box, because I had to shut that down. Because they really screwed up. A member sent me something, and one, they sent it back, and then when he sent it regular postal mail, they never gave it to me. So I'm redoing that. So if you want to send it to me, which I would love, just DM me. Just DM
JJ,
me.
you are incredible. Thank you for getting this for her. You are a gentleman and a scholar.
That's that anniversary hardcover they did a good while back. Yeah, that I was talking about. Yeah,
Reina, you have to check Twitter quickly because Sixty tagged you in something, and it's quite adorable. I got a free cake.
Oh, look at that. I'm home from my shopping trip, bought you chocolate and flowers, Lorena Creole, and a cake for G. Oh, that's so cool. Thank you, Six. Thank you.
Jesus.
Oh, and I followed you back, JJ. Thanks for the follow on Twitter.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, JJ, for that super chat. And that hardcover. Oh God. Ooh, I'm gonna have to put that like on a shelf and put it when I do my studio.
It's your time to have a comic-gasm and not just me. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a big thing. I love these hardcover, so many different great hardcover compilations and omnibuses and things like that. So yeah.
Oh my gosh. Stephen Yarnell, the live action films were garbage. That's right. I'm already not happy about the new Snake Eyes casting. No, I hated it. And you know, the guy who they cast to play Snake Eyes was complaining and crying about how hard the training was.
Oh,
really, dude?
Poor baby. They're paying him a lot of money to get in shape.
Yes. Crying and complaining.
Oh, what a shame.
How hard it was.
Go dig a ditch. Go dig a ditch then.
Yeah.
Go work at Wendy's then.
Yeah, Bruce Lee is bitch slapping you from the grave. I really do. I hate that because they're changing the origin story of Snake Eyes that we all know. It's like, who are you fooling besides the people who I guess only watched the G.I. Joe movies and didn't watch the cartoons?
I realized that Ray Park wasn't, blonde or anything like that, but they never went through his backstory in those things that don't really exist. And at least he was a martial artist, he did really well with that.
Exactly. He's so short. I met Ray Park. He's so short.
Yes, adorable.
It's fun. He was a fun guy. He was
really nice to his fans. Really nice.
He really was. I got to go dig out my convention tramp day pictures.
Hey, can you have a day of that too? Because I can do that too.
I have to go through the storage unit and dig all that stuff.
That means Amanda's gonna have to go through and get all of her cosplay pictures out.
I have no objection here from anyone.
Because I'd say, "Oh yeah, I met this person," and people are kind of like, "Really, for real?" I'm like, "Okay, all right, I got to dig the pictures out."
I worked for comic book shows, yes.
Hey, P-Ear. Well, at the time, America was kind of police of the world, rather or not, it was wanted. Yeah, I understand that part, but in the films, it was really disingenuous, and it just had like this anti-American sentiment that ran through it that I really didn't like it. It wasn't in the spirit of the comics, and that part kind of like
Yeah.
really turned me off. Let's
Yeah.
And the thing
see.
is we've seen things where they've changed stuff with G.I. Joe that still feels like G.I. Joe Sigma 6 was actually a really decent cartoon. I really enjoyed it. Even though like all the Joes are supposed to be like young and cover creators like this, like grown adult, like I will destroy you. Okay, cool.
Hey, Red Monarch says, thank you. I love G.I. Joe. Oh, so glad
do
you're
we.
here. We do. I have a signed Snake Eyes, Storm Shadow, and Scarlet from Larry himself at the Comic-Con of San Diego. Dude.
Nice.
Oh my gosh, that's so nice. That's so nice.
I might be able to take her out of the package.
Love that. Let's see.
Steven has the Baroness, and I have BJ Ward for Scarlet.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
There you go.
Nice.
As she sits in the Vote for Cobra Commander container.
Dear Retro Blasting, what matters about Snake Eyes' backstory isn't his hair color, it's about him being Gaijin. That's right, him being a non-Japanese guy.
That's really what it is.
Clan and attention from that. Exactly. That's exactly the story about him. And it's just it's such an integral part of his character. It's so disrespectful to take that away from him. I don't.
It ruins the entire story arc that Snake Eyes goes through. It really does.
Oh my gosh. Hey, Keely Chow, Roll Tide. We are just talking. We're talking G.I. Joe, and
Roll
yeah,
Tide.
JJ, we'll be in touch. Thank you. Yes, Roll Tide. Roll Tide. I need to have like what they have at the Alabama games, or have like a pole, and they'll have like a Tide box and a roll of toilet paper.
I say that out of courtesy because Keely's a good dude, but I'm really not a shoe fan, so we're supposed to hate the Tide. So
Really,
and you're a Gator fan, aren't you, Lorena?
Yes, I am.
There you go. You're supposed to hate him too. So
I'm a Gator fan too. You're a Gator fan? Oh
I'm
my
a
gosh,
Tigers fan,
Lorena,
she's a
I'm
Gator
having
fan.
stuff in common with me.
Oh,
I can't
no,
love you anymore.
Auburn is LSU. Go Tigers.
I'm LSU, and you guys are FSU. Yeah. But we all hate the Tide. Sorry, Keely. We hate Nick Saban. No.
Oh, hey, Pod Racing Palpatine says hello there. Hello there. So let's see. One more thing I am going to, let's see. Oh, hey, T-shirted historian. Oh, man, Lorena Creole, you let Fat Steven in here again. I thought you would have learned that the last time. Well, you know, he works for me. He works for me. That's right. Go Gators. Go Gators.
Dead Man Walking's triggering me with that Avatar, by the way. That's from an old
trilogy
movie. Trilogy of Terror. You know that one? Oh, God. Yes. That scared the crap out of me as a kid. That scarred me for life, too. You saw that with Karen Black. It was a TV movie. Trilogy of Terror. Holy crap, is that scary.
I think that was the gateway drug to me getting hooked on horror movies, because after seeing that, I blame my mom, because she was so scared she wouldn't go up and turn the channel.
Oh my goodness!
Oh my gosh, that's just. I tell people that's the precursor to Chuck.
You have a $2 pooping heart sticker from Brett Cohen.
I have a pooping heart sticker. Come on, StreamYard.
More pooping hearts.
Thank you so much, Brett Cohen, for the $2 Australian super sticker, the Shiba Inu dog with the fart and hearts. I love that one. I love that one. That's so cool. Back when after school specials scared the crap out of you. Oh yeah, they too.
Well, that wasn't after school special, but yeah.
Woo. Do stuff like
movie.
You don't want to get hit by a car.
They did. Yeah, they were scary. Those after specials. Yeah.
They were. It was just like, ooh. Oh, let's see. Old school Canes fan here.
Oh no, that's an enemy there for you.
Yeah, you
That's the one thing that you and Knowles fans and Gators fans don't like each other, but they're united in hating the Canes.
Yes, we do. We dump on Miami.
If anyone is on Twitter and knows how to tag and follow and clobber in times, make sure you find that picture that Dad Man Walking is using. Just light up his whole feed with it. Just light it up.
See, I thought he was a buddy. I
am a buddy. Just say from your buddy and then show the picture.
Yes, Don't Be Afraid of the Dark was another classic. Also, Tales from the Dark Side.
The doggy.
Yeah, and also Goosebumps. Tales from the Dark
was another one.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the acting did really.
Look at the puppy.
Say hi to Clobbering Time, Kids.
Are You Afraid of the Dark was Canadian, right? Filmed in Canada. I believe it was.
I think so. And I think Tales from the Dark Side was too. I think that one was too. Let's see. Oh, no pod racing in this chat, but since you're here, dude, yeah, I say bring on the pod racing. Bring it on. And Dad Man Walking for $4.99 super chat. Thank you so very much. You guys are so generous. So generous. I had driven that doll image out of my mind years ago, but I had nightmares about that thing. And then 2 weeks ago, the Reina reintroduced me to it. Thanks.
Oh, thanks a lot, Lorena.
You're welcome.
That's one of the scariest things I've ever seen. I mean, because dolls are creepy anyway, like that with the ones that, the voodoos and crap.
They are creepy, like the movie. I want to say like a Puppet Master.
Well, there was an old Night Gallery episode that was the champion scary to me until I saw this thing. But this was in the late 70s, and so yeah, I hear you.
Classic horror movies are just amazing. They're great. I made the mistake of watching Plan 9 from Outer Space about three nights ago. I don't know what the heck was wrong with me.
Without riff tracks?
With what?
Without riff tracks accompaniment, you watched it just by itself?
I just watched it. I think on Amazon Prime. I think I watched it because I'd heard it was so bad, and I think I missed it because I think Mystery Science Theater 3000 ripped that one. I think.
Well, they did. Actually, they never did it on the show, Mystery Theater, but Riff Tracks did it in the theater. Riff Tracks Live. I went to it. It was the first time they'd ever done it. It was kind of a big thing. They're like, "You guys have never done this movie." They figured it was too obvious, but they did it as Riff Tracks is the MST3K guys. So yeah.
Everyone, check your ovens.
Your ovens.
that's a Trilogy of Terror reference.
Kolchak. Great show.
Oh man. Well, let's see. I'm going to show Kolchak the Night Stalker.
Have you ever seen that? Oh my God! It's only one season. Well, there were 2 TV movies in one season. Darren McGavin, early 70s. It's basically Chris Carter and others kind of based X-Files on it, in a sense. He's a reporter in Chicago in the series, but Las Vegas in the first one and Seattle in the second one. It's great horror, even some crazy in some of the episodes, a little science fiction. But he's a reporter. Just trust me, it's I don't. You might not like it, but it's early 70s, and I love that show. Darren McGavin is brilliant on it.
Oh, cool!
A horror show.
Love Riff Tracks.
Wait a minute. What do you mean check my oven? I'm making pizza tonight for dinner. No.
There's going to be a little voodoo doll in there.
You'll be fine. I mean, you'll cook the pizza, and then when you're taking it out, you'll just have a bite taken out of it.
But I have to open the pizza.
Okay.
Or you need, just have like a pan to, defend yourself. So,
I do have an oven mitt that's the Infinity Gauntlet. You think that'll protect me?
No.
Just you don't snap your fingers and get rid of half of us.
Yeah. Pod Racing Palpatine, winner of the Boonta Eve Classic, says, I recently watched Friday the 13th, 1 through 8. Great stuff. What is it? The final chapter? I think that's my favorite one. I think that's my favorite one in that series. Oh my gosh.
The first one I watched was Friday the 13th 3, where he like slings the guy and rips off his arm and he hits the tree and the smiley face is in the tree. And I just laughed so hard. I was like 6 or 7 and I was laughing so hard and I was hooked.
Oh my gosh. It's too funny. Oh man. Okay. Well, I'm just going to show these last I think this is the last
There's no
doubles that
such
I
thing as a last
had.
G.I. Joe
This
comic.
number
No.
5, of course.
Doubles.
Oh God, laser
Oh,
tag is
God,
on the
laser
freaking
tag.
thing.
You know what? Hashtag
And,
bring laser tag back. That stuff was fun.
and then there's number was it number 6?
Special missions.
I
Number
think.
six.
Yes,
Number
the
6.
6th one. And on the back, Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh wow.
There you
Back
go.
when it was cool.
Yes.
Love
Trying to
Dungeons and
do it
Dragons.
now, but yeah, let's
Nice.
see. Dude, you'll be all right. We'll have a support group. We'll have to have a horror movie support group. You know,
We'll make sure it's sponsored by the Puppet Master.
Wait, do you even have time for another show for like Lorena's support group? Do you even have time for another show, Lorena? As busy
we
as you
may
are.
have to just retitle one of the other streams instead. For just because, yeah, I know I love doing this. So when things kind of opened up, this show actually kind of had to make itself known because we were just literally getting overbooked with the recorded ones. And sometimes we would wind up recording like 2 shows on a Saturday.
And then a Sunday if they couldn't make it the Saturday. And then we even double booked those once or twice by accident. And then we decided, I don't think we overdid
but you know
anything.
why? But you know why? Because
I'm
Lorena,
fat.
first off, you are fabulous, and you have one of the best co-hosts ever. That great Steven.
Yes,
That everybody needs to be a part of it.
He's good at wrangling guests, and yeah, it's just great. We just get to meet so many cool people, you know, from big YouTubers to what Gary would call, and I like to use this, up and coming YouTubers. So you kind of get, you know, a mixture of all kinds of folks. So you can support, you know, from up and coming YouTubers to large YouTubers to ones you never freaking knew about to, you know, your old favorites. Because speaking of old favorites, next Tuesday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Actually, it is going to be a girl stream. So if you like toxic femininity, next Tuesday I'm going to have Mary Mayhem, OG Star Wars. Mandy is going to be with us, and it's going to be a great time.
Nice.
It's going to be a great time. Yep.
Stevie is the best co-host.
My sister loves her. She's like, Fat Steven's so awesome.
When Amber Kashik Queen told me that their youngest, I think the 4-year-old, he goes, "Is that Fat Steven?" And he gets all excited when he hears me on the shows. And I'm like, "Oh yeah."
Because you're so cool. It's you know,
I appreciate it.
He's great. I'm so glad he's like my wingman with these shows. Yes, girl stream, count me in. Yeah, we figured y'all might kind of like that.
Yeah.
We have so much planned. This time block seems to be great between like the, you know, West Coast, East Coast, you know, over in Europe, you know, just to get together and have fun with fandom. You know, remember fandom used to be fun, you know, and you just had fun enjoying what you liked and sharing that with other
We need to do more of those as of today. So honestly, if you guys are going to be doing live streams, focus on the fun. Make sure it's exciting. Right. Don't look for the drama and stuff coming out lately. Just have fun.
Absolutely.
Indeed.
So before we close
what are you doing?
Oh, girl, you're making me drool right now. So we're going to start with Amanda. So can talk about your channel and what you have coming up so the folks can check it out.
Let's see. I'm Amanda. It's Amanda Gillum Presents. Gillum is spelled like William, but with a G instead of a W. I live stream on Twitch and then move it over to YouTube about a week after. We have Ord's Board coming on Monday to the show at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We do video game streams Wednesdays through Sundays at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'm working on getting Culture Casino onto the show as well.
Nice.
And I play with Stevie
Nice.
on Fortnite.
Excellent.
And during the
Nice.
day.
Nice. So, Fat Steven, tell the folks what you have going on and where they can find you.
Well. I'm not trying to steal thunder, but can you share my screen quickly? Because this is going on in just a little bit.
Thank you. This is why we do this.
This is what's going on tonight. Clobbering is hosting the comic book roundtable.
Nice.
And yeah, that I'll send it to you if you need a way to get it for you. Other than that, we're gonna have the Loki crew, and our special guest tonight will be Vigilante Williamson with 24/7 Loki, Clobbering, myself, and Eris of Chaotica, the Tentacle Master. Other than that, I'm still doing my normal gaming streams during the day. We're setting up something with Keith from Pop Culture Minefield, and it's going to be called Keith Chimes In, and we're just going to have to tell us about things when it comes to comics, pop culture, movies, and everything, because he's a great storyteller.
Nice.
And
Excellent.
other than that, I'm here with you, being paid in comic books now, co-hosting away, and having a blast. It's been almost a year now for me.
Awesome.
And sub to my channel.
Yes.
Yes.
Get him
So close.
Get him monetized. Get him
Yeah.
monetized.
Exactly. And Clobbering Times, tell the folks where they can find you and what you have coming up.
Well, this week I'm celebrating 12 years of geek podcasting, although I've only been on YouTube for about a little less than a year now, but doing this for 12 years, so it's kind of like my celebrating week. Tonight, as Stephen has said, I will be. I'm honored to be hosting Loki's comic book roundtable with the gang, with Eris and Loki and Stephen and 24 and my good buddy Vigilante Williamson joining us, talking comics and just having some fun. Monday night, last night I did a show that I'm going to continue on to my show tomorrow night, my open show. That was Monday Night Mark C, as I name it, my comic show on Monday night. I was recommending great comics to people, stuff like that. So I'm going to do part 2 of that tomorrow night, I believe. Thursdays at 1 p.m. Central, I have what I call the Global Geek Gang, which I would love for you to join us sometime on that, by the way, Reina. Pop in one of these days. We do. Sometimes we just sit around. We don't have any specific topic. This week we have a specific topic, my beloved Legion of Superheroes. I'm a big fan of comics, as you know, and I love the Legion, and that's our big geek gang. Going to do that. And Saturdays, the wonderful Raquel Briggs and I, we're reviewing all of real Star Trek, 66 through 05 only, the real deal.
Original.
Well, yes, we're right now in we're in the 3rd season. That's tough, but we're in the original series. We're doing them in order, of course. Original series, animated, Next Gen, DS9, Voyager, and then Enterprise. Only real Trek, none of the fake stuff after that. So
nice.
And that's Saturday nights, 9 p.m.
This is Keith Chimes In. Oh, cool.
That's what I worked on yesterday.
Very cool. Very cool. Well, Stephen Yarnell, thank you so much for the $4.99 super chat. Thank you. Thank you. So generous. This was a blast. Great stream. All of you. Well, we're so glad that you like it. So glad you guys had a great time. Just doing freaking fun nerd stuff. It's just great. Yes, we're working to get Fat Stephen monetized.
Yes!
We got to get him to
yeah.
get him to one thing. He's already got
I have the hours. I try to work hard. I try to entertain people every morning with gaming streams, including all the community. It's becoming a blast. We've actually indoctrinated some people into Fortnite, Makini, and we even had Atlantean on today, and Esh sing, and we had a full crowd. We had like 9 people.
Nice.
Atlantean today.
Atlantean was great all years. I hate this. Oh, I'm dead again. I hate this. He kept playing.
Yeah, Boone, we started at 5 p.m. Eastern with the show, but just check out the replay. Check out the replay. Good seeing you. Well, folks, of course, I'm Reina Creole, and of course, every Tuesday at 5 p.m. we have the live after school special show here. You guys to get together, hang out, just have a good time. Tomorrow it's a packed week. So tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern, premiering, which means the show is not live, but the chat is, our interview that Fat Steven and I did with Valiant Renegade. Really cool.
$500. Yeah, he owes me $500 though.
He does. Oh, okay. All right. You
If
got
that
to beat him
sounded
up and
dumb.
get it. He will be, the interview will be premiering tomorrow, 5 p.m. Eastern. So check your, make sure you hit that notification bell, and maybe YouTube will feed the hamsters that run the notifications so you guys can get them. And then of course, let's see. Yes, Thursday at 5 p.m. Eastern. Told you it was packed. Thursday, 5 p.m. Eastern, Jeff from World Class is going
Nice.
to be our
Nice.
guest. So yeah, he will be there. And Friday at 12 noon for the lunch table show, Just Reg Official is going to be on the show. He's been on Latino Slants channel quite a couple of times. So you'll be able to meet him on Friday. So please do subscribe to all the wonderful folks on this channel. Clobbering Times, I think I have to put your info in the description box.
Oh, thank you.
I have put it in the
Subscribe,
chat.
everyone. Oh, you did put in the chat? Okay, cool. Thank you.
Thanks, buddy.
Thank
Up to
you.
him.
Yes,
Up to
please,
him.
please subscribe to everyone
Thank
and check out everyone's channels. And
Yes.
of course, check out the round table show that's going on. Which channel is it on? Loki's channel?
It's going to be on Clobber's. We have it in
Okay.
rotation, so Clobber's going to be
Cool.
hosting.
It's going to be on
Yeah.
Clobbers channel.
Yeah, but what's a
Okay.
comic book?
What sarcasm?
You
You guys are absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for supporting us with the chats, with the super chats, all of this. Again, would not have a show if it weren't for you guys in the chat. So please take care of yourselves. See you next time. Bye.
Have fun. But Amanda does love Deathstroke. That's her favorite character.